Hello, Sinvicta.
Hello, Northernlion.
Did I cut out that time?
Nope, you didn't.
Let's go.
You pressed it. You pressed it at the right time. So good job.
Thank you. I appreciate
Now
it.
that the pandering is out of the way and the patronizing,
Hey.
Northernlion maintains his lead, and I think if I win today, it's back to even.
Okay.
Or I'm back down being one. I don't know.
I don't know. Someone will tell us.
I mean, what human brain can keep track of these kind of things?
I mean, come on, it's two
not ours.
numbers. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like, come on, like, how do you tell the difference between two numbers?
What am I, like some kind of rock scientist?
Yeah. You'd have to be a Super Nintendo Chalmers to figure that one out. Yeah.
Well, either way, it's been a week chock full of fireworks. There's been some seriously bizarre guesses, and I'm eager to see if that continues as we go here. 3, 2, 1. Good luck.
Good luck. Have fun. Here we go. Immediate palm trees.
Christmas Island.
Yeah. You're not gonna let that one go for a little while. And you even won that game too.
I did. I'm not mad at the game. I'm mad exclusively at Christmas Island.
Christmas Island.
Yes. And if you're watching my video and you're from Christmas Island, prove it. I don't believe you.
How can you get mad at a place named Christmas Island? I mean,
I'm sure it's named after the guy from Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah. Yeah, Tim Allen.
Excuse me. It's a Jim Carrey joint.
Christmas, Santa Claus, you know, the Santa Claus.
I understand.
It was played by Tim Allen.
I saw. I see what you're saying now. Yeah, I didn't pick up the
common
joke
thread
earlier.
there.
Yeah, I understand.
It was obscure.
I saw the Santa Claus when I was a child.
I never saw it.
I didn't see the second one. I think they made a third one too.
Names a franchise that absolutely did not need to be a franchise.
I mean, where do you go after the first one? He's Santa.
Exactly.
And then at the end of the first one, I believe, because I've seen movies before, he comes to terms with the fact that he's Santa. So, like, where do you go from there?
Evil Santa from space comes here, and
you know
then
what? You got a great point.
Don't give him ideas.
The Santa Claus 2.
Oh God.
It's got a 56 on Rotten Tomatoes, which is way higher than I expected.
Better than Warcraft 3 Reforged.
Oh, I do also believe. Oh, I remember now. The Santa Claus 2 requires Santa to get married to create a Mrs. And they make the joke. They're like, it's the Mrs. Claus. Get it? It's the clause in the contract. Yeah. Okay.
This is the most. I don't even know what to say about this sign, so I'm going to read it to you. Just know that there's alternating capital letters at the beginning of every word. Only your best is good enough.
Okay. That doesn't tell us a whole lot about where we are.
It's written in cursive.
Only your best is good enough.
What kind of saying is that? Only your best is good enough.
It is
like, that's right. Just try only your best. It's good enough.
I believe this man is wearing a Swedish FIFA jersey.
Dude, I've seen what I thought was Spanish, and I've seen
it's a tuk-tuk with a sidecar.
I don't know about a tuk-tuk, but
yeah, I mean, I'll admit I'm kind of like, I don't know where we are at all. Continentally, yes, and country-wise, I think possibly, but
the problem is that it's almost like there's too much English. You know?
Oh yeah. I hear you on that. It's very English rich. Which I'm honestly like, I'm like, you guys didn't have to do that.
No, really, you're too kind.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not saying it doesn't get a lot of tourism, but I imagine it's, I mean, I don't see an international airport, let's put it that way. Or like an Uber. Or a Ruth's Chris Steakhouse.
I'm not seeing any interstate signs here. Dude,
I'm not even on a road, I'm just on dirt, so.
I'm definitely on a road, but I got 6 seconds left. I hope that my guess is right. I got you by 1,400.
Yeah. Turns out they probably do get a decent amount of North American traffic.
In the Philippines.
It's close to Manila.
They were that, yeah, they were that close-ish to Manila. That's surprising. 1,400 is nothing.
It's early, and I mean, with the a diverse world has been hitting us with just unbelievable guesses so far.
That's what I'm saying, and like especially this week, there's no lead that's safe.
Yeah.
What does this say?
It's like the Atlanta Falcons in the Super Bowl. Am I right?
Many years ago, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like a few. Or like the New England Patriots in that Super Bowl that they lost to the Eagles.
Yeah, man, I really remember when the Houston Oilers lost to the Bills back in
that never happened.
90. They gave up a 30.
Bills
have
never won, right?
No, they haven't. But they beat the Houston Oilers in the 94 playoffs, maybe 92 playoffs.
In like the AFC Championship game or something.
Yeah, and it was the biggest lead that's ever been squandered in the postseason. It was like 35-point halftime lead.
Yikes!
And the Oilers threw it away to Jim Kelly and the Bills.
Doug Flutie?
I do not believe that he was with the Bills.
No, he was probably still in the CFL.
No, that's the XFL.
No, dude, they filed for bankruptcy.
Yeah, I know. It's sad. They picked the absolute worst possible time in history to try to establish a new sporting league.
Yeah, no kidding.
You feel a little bit bad for Vince because like the
absolutely.
XFL was doing actually pretty well for the first couple of weeks. It wasn't like it wasn't a sideshow like the first iteration of it, and we were talking about on the podcast, like, yeah, you know, it's without actual football, there's at least still football to watch. I mean, it's like barely above college level, but you know, it's football.
Yeah.
We were all picking our teams and everything, and then Thor just decided to go worldwide, and you know, that's it.
What about the AFL? Did you have an AFL team?
No, I did not.
Never really got to that point, I guess.
No, I didn't really care that much because it's like, I mean, like it's like, yeah, it's almost like a novelty act, you know. It's like, oh, look at that, they're playing football. That's cool. Hey, call us when the big boys are on, you know.
Sinvicta, I have to tell you.
Yes.
I've seen the greatest sign. It says Canada Larga. Without no word of a lie. I mean, it's like Cañada Larga, but still.
Cañada Larga.
For all the talking we've done about the relative size of our countries, here deep in like the Amazon rainforest, confirmation.
The keys to the kingdom, Northernlion.
I have no idea. I've seen one sign that says Pare. That's all I've got. I've been driving for 10 years.
I saw a sign that's talking about silos, and that's the only thing I saw. Canada Large.
It says Canada Larga. Why is it a 4-lane road? There's no traffic. Just doesn't make sense.
Does this mean no littering? Yeah, that's got it. That has to be a hand. I thought it was a bottle, or it looks like. You know what it looks like? It looks like Dr. Fetus is what it looks like.
Hey.
I got bamboozled again. It's such a stupid interaction. I mean, it's cool, but it's such like a unique interaction that you never think about it, and people go crazy about it when I don't talk about it. It's Mama Mega if you have a golden bomb, right?
Okay.
If you have a golden bomb, use Mama Mega. It doesn't consume Mama Mega once. It gives you an extra charge.
Really? I didn't know that.
That's only happened one other time on the streak, and by the way, we basically tied.
Okay.
You got me by 122.
Slowly bringing it back. 15 more guesses like that, and I'm right back in there.
Yeah, if you have a golden bomb and Mama Mega, you use Mama Mega, it will not consume the charge for one. It's good for one time.
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
And in today's run, today at the time of this recording anyway, it happened, and like people were like, "So you're just not going to talk about the fact that you used Mama Mega twice?" And like I was confused because I was in monologue mode by this point,
Mm.
and I was like, I could have swore I just used Mama Mega, but maybe I didn't. You know, it was one of those kind of things.
Yeah.
And people are like losing their freaking minds, dude. I'm like, come on, man, that's such a weird remote interaction.
That is unusual. I had no idea it worked like that.
Also, what's going on with the camera here? Are you seeing the purple hills?
I did not, but it probably looks like my Call of Duty Warzone game earlier.
Oh no, what happened?
Well, like I meant to play it on the stream today, and then when I booted it up, every texture, the only way I can describe it is it had like a shimmer on it, almost like it was coated in like gasoline or something like that. And then when I played a game, like I could see through doors without actually going into the door, like opening the door. I was just playing against bots because I was like, you know, I don't want to use like wall
Unfair
hack
advantages
online. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I got it fixed. I just had to mess with my drivers for, I don't know, a couple hours. No big deal.
Don't you love that?
It's fun, yeah. Every other game works except Valorant. And then you're going to say maybe this fixed Valorant? No, I checked. Yo, dude, it looks a lot like this pink stuff that I'm seeing now. Absolutely. I now understand what you're saying, and yes, this is what it was like.
Oh, you're seeing the purple hills now.
I was seeing some weird pink artifacting, yeah.
Yeah.
They need new drivers on their Nikon Coolpix.
Need on their roads here.
Wow,
this is such
where we are.
I'm just spitballing here.
I'm pretty annoyed that there was like a big sign that I thought I could get a lot of information off of, and then when I drove up to it, the sign literally disappeared. Like they dismantled a billboard.
Right.
To stop me from competing. Specifically.
See, now this is what I'm talking about.
Mm.
But the problem is that there could be so many places that this combination of words denotes.
Yeah.
You know the country we're in, right?
Of course.
Okay.
But
I'm gonna believe you on this.
If I didn't,
what country would I be in?
What country would you suggest that we might be in?
Somewhere that's kind of remote.
Okay. Okay.
Is what I'll say.
I don't know. I got like 30 seconds left.
I got 30 seconds.
I'm just gonna kind of like pin the tail on the donkey this one, I think.
Okay.
Oh my god, move me back faster, please. I'm dying. I told you for the last time, I don't speak Spanish.
On this side. Yeah, I'll put it on that side. We were not on that side. What in the world, dude? I got you by 1,300.
That's less than I would have thought, considering I was 4 countries away.
I saw a sign that said Sao Paulo, right?
Mm.
And I'm like, oh yeah, we got to be at least somewhere in the vicinity of Sao Paulo. No, we're in freaking the state of Rio Grande do Sul.
I gotta give myself some negatives on that one. I did see a road sign that said BR, like 687 or something. But then I went, that could be anywhere.
You didn't see the pare?
I probably did, to be honest with you. It just mindless clicking for hours and hours erased it from my brain.
No, I was gonna make a dig at a diverse world. I'm like, oh, this is such a great diverse world. Back-to-back Brazilian guesses. That need to load their texture drivers at.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Download the new NVIDIA suite of software.
Does it annoy you that every single game now has to have its own launcher?
Yeah,
Or like at least it's like own like distributions. Like, oh hey, this is where you get the update from.
I almost it's a kind of a boomer thing to say, I suppose, but I almost lost it at Call of Duty when I downloaded it, and it was 90 gigabytes, which is already a lot. And then
90, as
90.
in like nine. What the
Yeah,
heck?
I mean it's out of control. And then when I booted it, it was like we're fishing for an update. And then when it got the update, it was like we got to restart. So I restarted, and then it was like, please wait, we're applying new shaders to the game. And then I just sat there for like 10 minutes while it applied new shaders to the game. And then when I played it, it gave me that D12 Purple Hills sort of stuff going on. And I was like, you son of a... I kind of know where we are.
I have found the road that we are on.
Okay. I have
Distance,
not found
however,
the road.
Distance is a problem of mine, apparently.
You found the road.
I have found the road.
That's surprising to me, because this road does not exist.
Okay.
As a result, I can't possibly see how you would have found it. Doesn't make any sense. There's no words on it.
If I don't see it, it's not illegal.
Play us out. What does that mean? Sinvicta, I got you by 157 points.
How'd you find the road?
It was there.
Okay.
I was 4 kilometers away. What's your score?
I'm at 1363.
Okay, I'm at
13,063.
I'm at 10,570.
You see the size of this stork nest? Holy Christ, dude. Look at the size of that thing. There's another one over here.
Just the way you said that was so good. I don't know what I was expecting to come out of your mouth, but Stork's nest was definitely not it.
That is a stork's nest.
Do you see the size of that stork's nest? It sounds like a euphemism. It's like someone's hair.
Get a load of the size of the stork nest on this guy over here.
Yeah, well, no one would say it to me. Of course,
Yeah.
but
No, that's called your lettuce.
oh, he's
You gotta keep
been
your-
researching some Canadian hockey isms.
Your lettuce high and tight.
How'd you know lettuce?
From Jim Rome.
Ah, he's the guy who's always starting fights on his show, right?
It happened one time, and he was being I mean, I'm not sticking up for the guy because I think he's kind of a douchebag. But
I don't
he's
remember.
also-
He was calling a baseball player by the name of a female tennis player.
He was calling. I think he was calling him his brother's name or something like that.
No, I thought I always
Chris
thought it
Kelly.
was Chris Everett is like a female tennis player, and he kept hitting him with the call me Chris Everett one more time.
It was they had the same last name, but it was different first names. It was named, I think it was Adam. It was either Adam or something. He kept, and Jim Rome, and he was like, call me Chris one more time, you'll see what happens. And then Jim goes, and Jim says, yeah, sure, okay, Chris. And then like he comes over and like grabs him by the collar and yeah. I mean, somebody stops like asking you like politely. Well, I mean, it wasn't really polite, but if someone tells you like, hey, like, you know, I don't appreciate being called like that.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
I don't care. If you know, you're just being a douche if you're not. You're like, all right, hey, man, you know, you don't have to apologize and stop calling him the name.
I'm sure it's the same in America, but on Canadian Sports Center, that clip plays like all the time. So top 10 interview freakouts.
Oh God.
There's always
BuzzFeed?
like, basically, yeah. There's always like Mike Tyson telling the reporter he's gonna like eat his kids and stuff.
Yeah. Well, he was talking about Lennox Lewis, but yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
And then I'm sure number 1 is Ryan Leaf in the locker room. Dude, this horse
I don't know that one actually.
This horse is yoked out of its freaking gourd, dude.
Dude,
I think I have I think I have the country right. I think it's down to 2.
I got very little on this one.
To show how much of a guess it is, I'm gonna just put us right there on the county line. Dude, they got cows just walking free, no fences.
Where are they gonna go?
Free reign.
I think it's like a take a penny, leave a penny sort of situation. You might lose a couple cows to wandering over the years, then you come back the next day, you got a couple more. They came from your neighbor's field or something.
Yeah, I mean, cows they breed like jackrabbits, so it's,
absolutely.
Come back.
Can't turn your head without another cow appearing.
You're tripping over a cow.
I don't know where we are. Put me freaking here, dude. Let's do it. No, it won't be there. Take me away. Put me here instead.
I will take that score.
All right, I was in the right country, but you did get me by 200.
I wasn't sure if it was Poland or Lithuania. It was kind of pretty out there.
This is another wild one, honestly. I mean, I think if you put those together, those are like the worst 3-day scores either of us have had in.
I 100% agree with you.
That was madness.
Especially, like both of us put up like a 24 spot last week.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
On separate days, yeah.
Well, for now, Sinvicta takes the W. That either puts him tied or behind by 1 or ahead by 1. We don't know exactly where we're at.
But the dedicated viewership out there will definitely know. And again, I think both of us appreciate the support on it. It's awesome.
Absolutely. For now, thanks for watching, and we appreciate your continued support. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. Might get sucked up by the YouTube algorithm and spit out to a whole new group of Geoguessr Hulkamaniacs out there one day. So we appreciate your support.
Yeah, brother.
And of course, we'll see you next time.
See you later.
Oh, yeah.